Hey cheerlights, it's Tiffany. Welcome back to another one of my videos, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get like a natural competition makeup look. The cheer season is coming to the point where we're getting choreography, we're getting our routines, and competition season is right around the corner, so I thought I would show you guys how to get a natural look for your competitions. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. So the first thing I like to do is, since we usually do our lips last, I like to put on some Vaseline on my lips because my lips are very chapped and it really hurts to put on our liquid lipstick. So let's just moisturize our lips really quick. Also, I know I look absolutely insane with this like huge bun, but we just have to keep our hair out of our face so that no makeup gets in our hair, because that would be an issue. So first we are going to be focusing on our eyes. So I'm just going to be taking this eye glue primer from Yofi that I got from my gym, and I'm just going to be putting this all over my all over like my eyelids and up to my brows, and I'm also going to be putting it underneath my eye because I will be putting stuff down there. I want somebody who can take it apart. I must behave, I must keep fighting. But all you ever do. So next I'm going to be taking my Yofi palette, and I'm going to be using the Snowball shade, which is the white shade. I'm going to be packing it onto this brush from e.l.f. that I got at Target for like $2. And I'm just going to be applying that all over like the base of my lid, I guess. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Once you have applied the Snowball shade, I'm going to be using this Yofi Cosmetics brush. I'm using the fluffy side, and I'm going to be taking this really dark color, the jet black or whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to be creating a smoky eye. So I'm just starting just at the end of my eyelid. I'm going to be like brushing it up. Then I'm going to dampen this e.l.f. blending eye brush into just some water and making it stick easier to the glitter. You don't want your brush to be soaking wet or anything, just a little bit of water will totally work. I'm going to be using these Yofi Sparklettes diamonds, and I'm going to be dipping the brush into it and packing it on to my eyes, mostly on the white area. So once you're done with that, the eyes should look like this. Then I'm going to be using the Yofi Felt Tip eyeliner, and I'm going to be creating a cat eye on each side. This is what the eyes should look like when you are done. Now starting onto our face, I'm going to be using the NYX Cream Highlight and Contour Palette that I got at Target, and we are going to be using the lightest shade and this shade. I kind of just like mix them together, to be honest, and I'm just going to be using this brush I got off online, and I'm going to be concealing under my eyes, a little bit on my forehead, and a little bit on my chin. Then using a damp beauty blender, I am going to blend that all in. To be going in with my Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. This is the color light 44 cool. The competitions are usually during the winter, so that's why I have like a lighter shade, but I can always just like put like a darker powder over it. So I'm just going to be taking like just a couple pumps, and I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and just kind of start blending in around my face. So just a side note, this is a very high coverage foundation. If you are using a high coverage, I can't speak. If you are using a high coverage foundation for a natural look, just take a little bit, and a little bit goes a really long way. So just like keep blending it out, which is kind of what I did. Next, I am going to be taking this tinier orange beauty blender. I'm going to be using the flat side, and I'm going to be taking the Cover Fix setting powder, and I'm just going to lightly set my face. Then I just let that kind of like set in for just a couple of minutes, like just 2 or 3. And then I'm just going to like take this fluffy brush that I got from Forever 21. I'm just going to kind of like brush off any extra powder that's just kind of like staying around. So once I've done that, I'm going to take this Sephora brush in the number 204. It's like, I'm going to be taking the shape Sculpt side, that's this one, and I'm going to be taking my Hoola Benefit, and I am just going to be quickly contouring my face. So I'm going to go on my cheekbones and carry it up to my forehead. So I am just taking the same brush I used to wipe off the powder, and I'm going to be using this Yofi blush thing. I don't think it really has a shade, or, well, I'm too lazy to look, and I'm just going to be putting a little bit of color back into my face. Then I'm going to be taking this Real Techniques brush. It's kind of like an angle-y brush, and I'm just going to be taking that and putting it on like this part of my nose. I can't think right now. You all know what I'm talking about. This just gives me a little bit of a button nose, which cute. When you put foundation over your nose, it kind of takes away any like natural contouring, so I just like to like go back in and put a little bridge on my nose. Once I am done contouring, I'm taking that same brush and I'm just going to be using the other end Highlight Illuminate, and I'm going to be taking this bronze booster, and I'm going to be using the middle shade. It's kind of like the more skin tony shade, and I'm just going to be highlighting with that. I'm also making sure to highlight the little bit of my nose to kind of like make it pop, I guess. So unfortunately, I guess I lost the thing that I usually do for my brows, so I usually have a brow pencil, but I'm just going to be taking that Real Techniques brush again that I used for my nose, and I'm going to be taking this e.l.f. eyeshadow. I'm using the darkest shade, and I'm going to fill in my brows. Now, a lot of people like think this is really stupid and dumb, which it probably is, but it works for me, so I just use it when I can't find my real stuff, so I'm just going to be filling in my brows. Then going back to my eyes, I'm just going to take this tiny little brush, if you can kind of see that. It's by Real Techniques again. And I'm going to take the Bronze Booster, which is a highlighter palette. And I'm going to be taking the lightest shade, and I'm just going to be highlighting underneath my brow, if that makes sense. I am also going to be taking the same highlighter, and I'm just going to be applying it at like the front of my eye. I'm so bad at makeup terms, I am so sorry, but just like right here, and I'm just going to like make my eye look a little bit bigger and it'll pop more. Then I'm going to go in with the Better Than Sex mascara, and I'm just going to apply this like normal. So since this is a more natural look, we are not going to be using eyelashes today, but we are going to be doing lipstick next. So I'm going to be using the Lip Sense Long Lasting Liquid Lip Color in the shade Blue Red, and I am going to be applying this on my lips.
Town AC with the coolest system. When you come up in the club, he be blazing up. Got stacks on deck like he's saving up.
Bust that skank. Ain't nobody messing with a gang. Might take a fly out for the weekend, and go can.
So I just let that dry for a couple minutes, and then I am going to be using the Lip Sense Moisturizing Gloss, and I'm just going to be applying that all over my lips. I also do this in more of like a dabbing motion, I guess, because if I just swipe it, it kind of like mixes with the lipstick too much. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's just better to dab it because it just makes bumps and it like messes up the lipstick that you already put on. So I was watching this back and I forgot to set my face, which that's annoying. Normally I will set my face with the Max Fix Prep and Prime. So that is it for this makeup look. I will quickly give you guys like a little close-up on what this looks like. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. I hope that this gave you a little insight on a natural makeup look that you guys can use for your competitions. Let me know if you guys want to see like a more full coverage glam kind of a look, because I did those a lot last year. Thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. Subscribe down below if you want to, and yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!